Peace, everybody. Happy birthday to all the Geminis out there. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. What y'all doing for y'all birthday? For me, I'm chilling. I'm going to clean, spruce up my home, clean my ancestors' altar, go out and get me something to eat, get my nails done, just do a little something. It ain't got to be all extravagant or nothing. But I'm just grateful to be in the land of the living and to also be protected by the Most High and my beautiful spiritual team. And so, guys, don't forget to give reverence to your mother, your parents on your birthday, for your birthday month. I really don't care about the holidays or anything. I'm not that person, but I'll do it if you do it. If you want to do it, I'll do it. Let's go. Where we going? But anyway, let's get some messages. So we got the high priest here. Okay, so let's see where we're being led. I'm gonna put this back in here and we're gonna get some messages. So ancestors, give me some. What do we need to know? What do the chosen need to know, or just anybody? What do we need to know? So we got the Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords. So there could be an air sign currently not feeling at her best. This is a person who's feeling unfulfilled. We got another girl or another woman here who's ending a cycle with, this could be a cycle that's ending. Someone could be mad at somebody. And the energy that I'm getting is like a friendship where you don't want to tell this person how you really feel, but you real uncomfortable. It's kind of like you're like the air sign is mean to the earth sign or something like that. What I'm getting is what I'm getting again is this woman is what the fuck? What the fuck? This is not what I want. This is not what I want. And let's see, clarify the energy behind the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is just feeling stuck, feeling uncomfortable in her skin. Could be feeling uncomfortable about things she said, could be thinking about things that she said, not really feeling good. Also could be having issues with her bone. There could be issues with her bone or her wrist or something. But with the Six of Wands, this is someone who could be watching somebody. They're watching somebody continue to rise. Watching someone continue to gain justice, okay? So I'm seeing here, chosen, you're in this place where, the scales are balancing for you. You're gaining victory, success, love. It's just God has you in a very good place at this time. You're standing on top. And there is tower moments that have happened behind you. I just see you're still healing from some things that have happened, but you're continuing to keep on. And I do feel it is hurtful. Whatever you've been through is real hurtful. But I do see you setting yourself apart, setting yourself free, continuing to move forward. And so with that said, I feel some people thought that God was not stronger than the devil. Okay? I'm getting, ooh, she's a devil. She's a devil. She's a rebel. So even though the devil may be a rebel, the Most High God trumpets all. The Most High God is everything, baby. That's why I really take, I love God so much, Most High God, because I know that God is always going to serve me in every way. God is going to love me in every way. God is going to love you in every way. The way I'm looking at this picture is there could be someone who could be uncomfortable with their body, but because they're in alignment with God, it's like God is telling this person, like, your body is beautiful. Like, that's what I'm seeing for this. Like, I don't know why that stands out so much. But yeah, God is reminding this person, like, you are so beautiful. You are just so beautiful. You're so strong. You know, everything about you is beautiful. Don't let nobody tell you any different. Like, if you feel as if you may feel inadequate, or you may feel like, oh, like, you may not be feeling at your best. When you know that you are aligned with the Most High God, the Most High God will remind you of how beautiful and how graceful and beautiful you are, and how you can always come up with God. Like, God is always going to bring you up no matter what. So this is the Most High God reminding somebody that, because someone might not be feeling too good. The Ace of Wands keeps coming out, so maybe this is a person who slept with somebody and not really pleased about who they slept with. Definitely wanting to heal from this experience, not liking the experience that they've had, and wanting to have balance. So definitely speaking truth. So with the definitely wanting to move further, wanting to move on. And I just see, like, this person is like, I don't want to accept every offer. Like, every offer is just not for me. I know that I want more, and I know that the road out there is, like, bigger for me to see, but I'm not about to accept any offer. I'm over it. Definitely over it. Someone's like, here, you want this? No, like, what's in the cup, baby? What's in it? You know, what we talking about? All right. So yeah, you're very picky about your cups and what you're receiving. You're just not about to, you just don't want anything, because people are so used to giving anything. And this is what's stressing out, because someone feel like they've received just anything. They took just anything. And you know what? Call every piece of your power back. Because even though you're down, it's not ever a chance that you can't get back up. You can always get back up, but you got to do that work. Okay. So we got the Page of Cups here. So there could be a child who's heartbroken at this time. This child could not be feeling at her best. She could be stressing at this time, heartbroken, feeling imbalanced by a fire sign man. I'm seeing here, this person is reevaluating things, reevaluating this person, reevaluating. Definitely, so we got the Star here. Okay, seeing, like, what's with the Three of Cups? What's the Three of Cups? So there could be, like, people talking. There could be a lot of people talking, and this child is, like, looking at people talking, and the child, like, it looked like the child got more sense than the grown-ups here. It's like the child, the grown-ups are speaking a lot of mess. And the child is just trying to block herself off from what grown-ups are talking about. She's like just trying to, this child could be very spiritual too, is what I'm seeing here. She's just trying to keep to herself and trying to wait on, like, when are we, when is something else happening? I know something else got to be happening, because I'm not really liking this. Like, she's waiting to travel somewhere. So with the Knight of Cups, these are different stories. So with the Knight of Cups, there is someone who's feeling free. There could be some there could be someone who's going up another level. So with the Death card here, definitely changes that are happening. Elevation is more so what I'm seeing. You're not the same person you used to be chosen. You stepped into a new body, a new era, a new time, a new portal, you know, and this is another opportunity for you. You've learned your lessons and you're out the door. So these are new changes, new opportunities for you that you're having. Definitely new levels, new levels, okay? I don't even want to add devils, but definitely a new devil, a new level, a new upgrade, a new experience with this Tower card here. Definitely. So maybe this was like past tense where you weren't really at your best. You could have been in that page like energy where you were accepting anything, where, you know, you were involved or around people who had conversations. Maybe the conversations made you feel uneasy, made you feel uncomfortable. And so even though you were young, you deep down inside, you knew that there were certain conversations, certain things that you weren't supposed to be doing, but you possibly were just around the wrong crowd. So what I'm seeing here is like now you're in this era where you're calling your power back. This could hit different for anyone, just take it as it applies. So yeah, there is an ending to you like what I'm seeing here is like you're no longer in a phase of just you're not in a phase of perception anymore. It's like you're in this time where it's like I know. So it's more so like a trans like you're transmuting. Okay? Okay, so we got the King of Cups with the with the King of Wands and the Star card. So there are people watching you who could be in their head a lot. These are people who are trying to have been trying to figure out how to balance something with you, but I just see with the Death card and the Hangman, like that's over. Like you really like thought on it. You really thought on it, and the Most High God has like changed whatever needed to be changed in order for you to level up and gain more experiences. So you're no longer a child in your life. You're growing up. You're stepping into your power with the Strength card. Changes are happening for you. New beginnings. So what else, Most High God? Definitely. So what God is saying is like, I want you to be more practical about what you want, because God is like opening another door for you. So like, how these people have their hands out, got like the song gonna be in there, sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. So I'm just hearing, God sprinkling like the manifestations down to where you can turn the manifestation glitter that God is like pouring down, or the water that God is pouring down into whatever you're wanting to create, because you are the master of your life. Of course we have the Most High God that is always in charge, but God gives you opportunity to be able to do the things that you want to do in your life. And so there are people who are hurting. Why are these people hurting? Why are these people hurting? We got the Three of Cups, Three of Swords. They're hurting because of man. They're hurting because of a man. They're tired of this person. Definitely tired of this person. Give me the energy behind this person. Give me the energy behind this person. He don't even know what he's doing, because he's trying to balance his demon. He done engulfed something. This person is not even in control of their body anymore. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're doing. Like with the Grand Reaper here, I'm just seeing here like this person, if they don't stop what they're doing, like I'm not seeing, they need to there needs to be balance here, because they're killing themselves doing toxic things. They're really like, this person is heavily connected to a very strong entity, and this person is it satisfied? Is he or she satisfied in this energy? It could be messing with a child, but this stops here is what I'm seeing here. So we got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, definitely being sneaky with a child or a young girl. I didn't want this to be in my energy. So we got the Chariot, the Nine of Swords. Someone's stressing because they got choices. They're not liking. They're having to like someone's gonna be like protecting themselves, like protecting their independency or something like that. Because what I'm seeing here is like, whoever's bothering you, someone's under judgment. They're being watched every time they F with you. Every time. It's always going to be justice here for you. Like every time someone's coming for you, Every plan, every plot, every agenda that someone does, they're always going to be caught in their head. They're always going to be wishing that they didn't do it. There's always going to be justice happening. Any one step to you chosen. You are God's plan. You know, because you're God's plan, people don't like that shit. So they're looking at you. But the thing is, how they're looking at you, they're in page energy. This is a person who's like a teenager. They never grown up. They never like really healed. They never done nothing. They just have an ego. And ego don't work in this earth. They in a 1D realm. 1D realm is where the alcoholics and the drug addicts are. This person needs to grow up. They're left behind. They're behind while you're rising as the empress. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm seeing here is like, they already received their answers. I just heard they under a spell. This is all they do. But you're rising from this. You're healing from this, chosen. You're gonna keep growing and going. And anyone is welcome on the going and growing stage. Who wants to continue cycles over and over again? So yeah, I'm just seeing there are people who are really needing to learn instead of fight the message. Because what they're, you know, you got to be careful about what you're choosing. Yeah. Especially if your mind is telling you no. If your mind is telling you no, that means, you know, you got to go with the energy of where your body is telling you to go. But if you're doing what your flesh tells you to do, you're not in alignment. You always have to be in alignment. Yeah, so what it's saying is like there is a new initiation for people who are going up another level in their life. And there could be people who are disturbed by that because there's someone who's possibly wanting to heal with the star card here, but could be fighting with other people. They could have tried to cause issues for you, but I'm just seeing here like the Most High is not playing. Definitely tried to manipulate some things in your life to not go in your favor. They thought about it over and over again. They tried to fight this, but God is saying no. Like, touch not my anointing. Like, someone's like, all this energy that they tried to give you is going back to them. It's all being backfired. All that energy, this demon that they conjured up or something, I'm seeing it going back. And the cycle is closed with this. It's like God is saying, like, I'm giving you back this in love. Like, you got to learn how to deal with your own pain, because this is pain. It has to be pain doing this. All this is pain. No one realizes that. Acting out of ego and arrogance, narcissism behavior is like lower vibrational energy. And I feel like no chosen one wants to entertain that. So with the Queen of Swords, or nobody who's trying to live a better life is not trying to entertain any type of narcissism, because I do know that I never knew what a narc was until like this cycle of my life. I didn't realize, like, I had to like research what it was, because I'm like, this is unbelievable. Like, the way some people be acting in this behavior here, it's just like someone trying to literally force their way, or, you know, it's just like, if you don't do what I say, I'm gonna do a smear campaign. I'm going to send a bunch of bees after you, whatever. It's just, you know, for the life of me, I was trying to like figure out what type of person could do something like this. And then so I start looking it up, like, what is this? And then they were like, oh, that's a narcissist. Someone's suffering from, hold on, let me look it up. So covert narcissists, they often act like they're always being wrong or misunderstood, even if the situation doesn't support it. It's their way of getting sympathy and avoiding responsibility. Instead of being direct, they manipulate you through guilt, passive aggressive comments, or silent treatment. It's like they're controlling you without you even realizing it. They might express their frustration or anger indirectly rather than openly. This can include subtle insults, backhanded compliments, or giving you the silent treatment. Even small constructive feedback can make them blow up or shut down. They take any form of criticism very personally. They often talk about themselves and their own problems, rarely showing interest in your life or listening to you. If you recognize these signs in your partner, take a step back and evaluate the relationship. If you're done with the games and trying to figure them out, be done. But yeah, it's more than that though. They're like dangerous people. They will do anything to like break you. You know what I'm saying? And like I couldn't figure it out I'm like, dang, like this person been like this for a long time. Like I'm like thinking about things that they used to do back in the day. It was hurtful, you know? And even though like I was so young and naive, it was like I didn't know what that was. I didn't know how to explain it. I knew it was like a silent control, but I didn't know what else it was. It's like a person who would keep a picture or take a picture of something and keep it for years to turn it against you or something. Like, it's just like someone who has like a mindset of always like a strategic plan to always up you in some way. I don't even like, I don't have that energy. Like my life is so like, I'm like an open book. Anything I have to say, anything I'm mad at, I just try to like talk it out. You know, I'm willing to do that. But unfortunately, there are people, they just have like an agenda to break you in any way. So they will do a smear campaign or like, you know, things like I was looking that up. Like, what is that about? It's definitely narcissism behavior. And it's real big now. Like, it's a lot of people doing that. But with the Tower card here, like, God ain't playing with that. You cannot go around just saying anything you want about people and think you're going to get away with it. You know, the Most High God is very, very powerful. This is what people forget. So people forget how good God is. And then especially if you're doing it to a chosen being. You're doing it to a chosen being. Like every tear that chosen being has cried, there will be someone who's going to have take responsibility for their actions. And so this is what someone's stressing about, because someone tried to kill you. They tried to kill you. They tried to demolish your character, you know? That's what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Swords. It's the person who's getting in trouble for everything they said. The karmic wheel is turning in your favor, chosen. While they're on the bottom of the karmic wheel, you're on the top. You know, you can't do stuff and think you're going to get away with it. That's what I do know. But anyway, definitely a covert narcissist. So this is someone who's wanting to free themselves from these ways. Someone's wanting to connect with you, but I feel like this person, whoever wants to connect with you, they're not like, they're going to just bring you down. That's what I'm getting. Like, this person would just bring you down. Because look at what they're carrying. This is nothing but a entity that they've done, you know, they've never healed from. So this entity has grown like big, where a person can't even hold themselves accountable because they think they're right about everything. Like, this is what you're getting away from. You don't need that. You don't want to be under nobody's spell. So this could be what someone's jealous of or someone's mad about. You know, and it's just like, it's the truth though. You know, you can't get mad at the truth. The truth is just the truth. But unfortunately, some people are blocked off from the truth, which causes them to be set back in their life, which causes them not to be able to grow. You know, instead of like honoring the message, taking the message in, some people fight the message. But, you know, I feel like it's just levels. It's levels to it. And some people are just possibly here for one level of life. Either to pretend or to actually do the work. Because me, you know, I have to go to sleep with myself every day. Every day I wake up. Every day, especially because I'm single. So me being single, I'm single and I come home. If my kids are not here, then I'm here. I have to sit with myself every day. So I have to like really think about the things that I do at the end of the day. You know, we all do. Beyonce just don't come home and, well, I ain't gonna say Beyonce. I'm gonna say like just, no one just comes home and think like you're not gonna like think. Like you still got your brain. You still got something to think about. You're still gonna be sitting there like, like did I do my best today? Is there something I could have did better? Because even like back in the day, I used to go to the club. And when I would go to the club, I would come back like, "Ooh, I danced so good." Like this is when I was like really young, but I come back remember like playing out and imagining how I was dancing, and I'd be like, "Ooh, I was dancing so good." And then sometimes like I could act a fool one day or whatever, or I could get mad at somebody one day, and I'd be like, "Dang, I wish I didn't." I wish that I did not respond in that matter. I could have handled that a lot better. But, you just always have those reactions and stuff, but if you don't, you should. I know I do. I mean, if you don't have a conscience, then you just, walking around here empty. But with the Knight of Wands here, there is people who made very hasty decisions in their life. And secretly they're fighting themselves because, now that they've caused so much pain, they're not wanting to offer. They wanting to offer or have a new beginning with you, but they've not done any healing. So it's like someone's mad at you because you're not opening yourself up for someone who's you're not going to open yourself up for someone who's in this type of energy here, because it doesn't make any sense. If you've done a lot of work and you've healed, then this person has to do the same thing too. Like God is putting you on a new boat where you have to go on other journeys. If you go back to an energy of chaos, like this is going to keep you stuck. This is someone who like feels bad for leaving people behind. But at this point where God is like, I gave everybody the same time. Everyone has to do their work. Everyone's on their own level. And someone's upset because you may not be giving them the opportunity, but look how they're giving you the cup. It's like, here, take this. Anyway, Chosen, I just see like you did the work. God is upgrading you. You are loved. Everyone is loved, but everyone is on their level of growth. And some people, they either get the lesson or they don't. If they don't, then it's just, it's levels, okay? Instead of saying everything is fine, it's time to realize what isn't fine so you can fix those things. Don't act like everything is fine. You have to really like learn some things, confirmation. What do you want to change about your life? The Most High God is asking. Because honestly, I just feel like it's just too much. Look at this. It's a lot of drama. This message is not for everybody. It's only for the ones that it's for. Let's just say you were in an environment like friends with someone and it was real toxic. Maybe, you're thinking about making a change. Maybe you got like a social circle at school and you may feel outcast. Maybe your light is being dim because, you really got something to give. Like you're in a toxic relationship with friends at school and your friends that you're supposed to be cool with, they're like like trying to dim your light. You can't even stand out because someone's possibly jealous of you, hating on you, wanting you to be an outcast. And God is like, I made you for your light to shine too. God is giving you a cup of love, a cup of love, an opportunity for you to heal and for you to gain the momentum to know that this life is not just for everyone else, it's for you too. It's for you to figure out what you want to do in your life to be your best self. So let's get some last messages and then I'm out of here. Any last messages, ancestors? Ashe. So we got regeneration and yang. The Most High God is saying that there is a new world order, a new world for you, a new beginning. And with yang, it's you balancing your masculine energy to get work done, to get the job done, okay? Because you got a leg up in this situation. Everything is just fine. Yeah, you may be an orphan at this time. Maybe you may be single, Maybe you may be, wherever you are in your life. Maybe the circle that you were with is no longer for you. God is wanting you to be more poised, more free, more balanced, bringing that feminine energy. Dance a little, smile a little, work on yourself. Do you. Get out in the community. Maybe you need to go dance or something. Anyway, that's all I got to say. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I hope you appreciate this message. Peace.